we're going to look into technology and apps for churches. So today, we're going to look at WhatsApp Business App. Why do churches need WhatsApp Business App? What are the benefits of having a WhatsApp Business App for your ministry? Well, WhatsApp Business App is not just for businesses, it's also for non-profit organization. The WhatsApp Business App is free to download, is compatible with Android devices and iPhone as well. And it's pretty much for small business owners, but also medium-sized businesses can also use it. It's not just for businesses, it's also for non-profit organization. And churches can also use WhatsApp Business App to communicate with your members. So now let's go to key highlights of this app. You can actually create a nice church profile as a church with your organizational name, your location, your hours of service, your contact information, and a brief description of the mission or the vision of your church. And you can also have quick replies to members of the church. And also, I know the labels, as we can see here, the labels is pretty much meant for businesses. So for the labels, you can actually use it for donations, for tithe, for members who have given their tithe. You can mark them off, and the ones whose tithe is pending, you can also have a label for them nicely. It's a very simple app, easy to use, and it's good for communication. So that's why we are doing this review, and we highly recommend that every church who is trying to have a media ministry should get involved in setting up a nice looking WhatsApp for churches. I know it's called WhatsApp for business, but we call it here WhatsApp for ministries. So you can see here, you can communicate with your members. It's simple, reliable messaging. You can communicate to members who are in your church easily, keep in contact with them. And also you can actually create groups as well. You can create groups with WhatsApp My Business. As a personal WhatsApp, you can create groups. So this one, you can also create groups as well. I'm pretty sure you can create broadcasting. So it's the design is very, very lovely, and you keep the conversation going. You can actually, it's similar to the personal WhatsApp, but there are some certain features that WhatsApp My Business has that the personal WhatsApp doesn't, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and pretty much you can actually share documents, slideshows, spreadsheets, and you can all this stuff as a church you can send to members. Let's say, for example, sermon, PowerPoint presentation you can send to members, Word sermons you can send to members, images you can send to members, videos you can send to members. So that's one of the beauty of having this in part of your tool set in your media ministry. So how are you going to download this? So how can you download this? You can download this on your phone with an Android or an iPhone device. You can also download it on your desktop, Mac, or Windows PC. So these are the options. Okay guys, we're going to go to the App Store to download WhatsApp for business. In this case, WhatsApp for ministry. We're gonna go here. So we're gonna type in WhatsApp. So there's two WhatsApp. Please, I want you to look for WhatsApp My Business. See, there's two. So there's WhatsApp Messenger, which is pretty much the personal one that people use. And then there's WhatsApp My Business. So this is the one we're gonna install. I already installed it on my phone, but because I just want to show you as a minister or as a ministry how to go about having this unique app for your church. And I believe it's gonna help you tremendously, especially with communication. Just gonna wait for a sec just to get it running. Like I said, you can create a nice church profile with this, and you can communicate to members. The beauty of this, you can actually create groups, So for your church, you can have men's ministry group, you can have the media ministry group, you can have the choir ministry group, you can have the leadership group as well. I mean, so much you can do with this for communication reasons. So now we're gonna open it. Pretty much we have installed WhatsApp Business, right? So now we're just gonna press agree. So pretty much you need to have a number for WhatsApp to use. So in this case, I'm pretty sure your church has a number. Let me just pause here. I don't recommend you use your personal number to create this, especially if you're creating one for your church. Use the number for the organization. But if you're an individual, you're a minister, or you're an artist, you can use your personal contact, pretty much your personal contact, so that your fans or members can reach you, But as a church, as an organization, I highly recommend using the number that is meant for the organization, not the personal number of the pastor, not the personal number of any member, but the number for the organization. But if you're a minister, putting yourself out there as an individual brand or an artist or a writer, then you can use your personal number for your fans or your audience to reach you. So for me, I'm gonna use Kingdom Grace contacts, because it's an organization, so I'm using its contact to create this WhatsApp my church. Put in a number here, the organization number for Kingdom Grace Media, 6. Let's read this. Restore your chart history from iCloud. You will not be able to restore later if you decline to restore now. I'm just gonna skip this right now, but I always recommend to back up your data, especially if they're very, very important, So now we are at creating a profile for your church, or creating a profile for yourself as a minister, artist, writer, whatsoever. So if you have a logo, put your logo where it says edit, and then put your name, the name of your organization, or the name of yourself, as a minister or as an artist. And then after that, we're gonna choose the category of business, or pretty much we're gonna try to see if we can find church, right? Non-profit. I don't think they have. Professional service. I can find media or churches. I mean, for now, we're just gonna select order. No, sorry, that was travel and transportation. We're just gonna select order, right? So you click done. Here it asks you to invite your friends, or maybe you can start inviting your church members or your fans or your audience, but we're gonna skip that for now. We're gonna go straight to start messaging. So I want us to go to settings. So let's do it step by step. So we're gonna go here. So pretty much here you have your logo, you have your business name, your church name or your brand name, your artist name, and then you have your number here, your description. So I'm gonna paste the description of the organization, what Kingdom Grace is about, saved. And then here you're gonna put your hours of always open, by appointment. I mean, it all depends. Here you put the hours of your service. Let's say you have services on Sunday, the green indicates that you're open, the gray or the white indicates you're closed. So you decide the days you have services, Bible study or a prayer night, you decide. But for us, in our case, by appointment only. Putting your address here, and if you're in Toronto, if you're in Africa, if you're in Nigeria, if wherever you are, you're in Ghana, you're in the US, put your address here. Your email, put your business email here. So as a church, this is where you put your email. Let me see, Kingdom Grace Media at gmail.com. gmail.com. I think it's correct. Yeah, I'm just gonna verify with my coworker here. I think, yeah, it's correct. Yeah, we're good. And then the website. So we're gonna put in www.kingdomgracemedia.com. kingdomgracemedia.com. Oh, just for now. I mean, if you have multiple websites, you can add them here. For us, we only have one website for now, so that's good. We're just gonna save our website, so that's good. Pretty much, yeah. And then we're gonna go back to settings. We're gonna go to business settings, business profile. So this is pretty much covered this one already. We're gonna go to catalog. Here we can add. Wow, this is beautiful. This is amazing. This section is actually good for Christian authors who have actually published their books and are willing to sell through WhatsApp, and also for ministers who have their media content, maybe let's say in DVD or CD format. They can create a catalog of products. You can put in your product name and the price of your product or your service. So you pretty much you have a description, then a link below. So this is actually a good place for businesses to put their product in. So let's go to short link. This section here gives you an opportunity to send out a short link to your audience, to your members, so that they'll be able to find you on WhatsApp, to let them know that you're on WhatsApp. You can actually send them a message. So this is what the section is about. Labels. So I mean, you can actually create new labels. You can create it by members who have given the offering, or members who have given their tithe. Now let's say, for example, the tithers in church tithes. You create another one as well. You label it as offering. I'm gonna delete all this when I'm done. So you create another one for offering, bam. So this is what this is about. So quick replies, thank you for business, we look forward. These are all quick. You can customize the replies if you want, greetings, send greetings, thanks for contacting. For us here, thanks for this is the greeting section. Simple, thanks for contacting Kingdom Grace Media or your church. Please let us know how we can help you. So that's good. Quick replies, so you can change it if you want. You can put a media there as well. So whatever you choose, you can actually add. You can attach maybe an email signature. Whatever you can do. So that's the beauty of this. Greetings message. Thank you for. So that's away message. Again, send an away message. So here you can send away message, when you're not with your phone, or your hours of services are done. When people send you a message, they expect to receive an away message because you're not in office or you're not in service. So pretty much, if we can go all the way down, these are all. And then, most of you are familiar with the regular WhatsApp settings features. The only difference I see here is the business settings, which pretty much gives you options regarding your business, or for us, for ministries and individual ministers. So pretty much that's it.